Welcome, everybody. This is a psych out because you were expecting Roger Blaker, but he is not coming on until after me. Sorry about that. It was a little snafu, but I am Travis Blythe with Corner 6 Labs, and this is the Lab Report. So welcome this week. What I want to get right into it, we're talking image control this week in branding and how to control your brand and your image and everything associated with that. And my guest this week is Fay Coppersmith, and she is, for lack of a better word, an image consultant? Yes, she's real shy. But you're going to be blown away with her Australian accent, and it's really cool. So what we're going to talk about today with her is her new business that she has coming up, where if you're familiar with the What Not to Wear TV series, then you will be very familiar with what the kind of stuff is that she does. She does basically the same thing. She comes into your house and goes through your closet and your clothes and basically tells you what to, what's your tagline? Look hot with what you got?
Looking hot with what
There you go. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to have her dive into it. We've got videos. We were on site for an actual segment, and so we're going to talk with a lady, and we're going to actually, she is the guinea pig, and she's going to be on video, and we're going to see her in her outfits, and she gets criticized, and then we change some stuff up and make her hot with what she's got. And we're going to do that throughout the segment and then talk a little bit about Fay and her business. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it. Fay Coppersmith.
Ready?
I'm sorry. What? How do you pronounce it?
Coppersmith.
Okay. Coppersmith. My bad. I get slapped on the wrist for that one.
That's cool.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful.
She's getting ready to go to Australia for Christmas, so we'll make this less painful for you.
It will be very warm.
So I did a little bit of an intro for you. So tell me about, tell everybody about your business and what it is exactly you do.
Okay, well, my business started off with me helping my friends. Every time we go somewhere or get together, I go around picking things out for everybody. One of my closest friends one day was getting photos done, and this is when I first met her. My sister was taking the pictures. And then she was changing outfits, and then I was playing with her hair, playing with the makeup, and then I picked out a couple of outfits for her, and she said to me, well, I actually brought this blouse with this pant, and I said, yeah, but I think it looks good with this, because I mixed and matched her own clothes. And she goes, okay, if you want me to wear that, what jewellery should I put with it? Also, show me what you have. And I put pieces together for her, and then she looked at me, she goes, you need to come shopping with me, because I have an event to go to, and I really don't know what to wear. And that's how it all started, helping my friends, taking them shopping and pick clothing for them.
Well, and let's not forget that you're just not a woman off the street helping people with clothes. You've been doing this your whole life. You went to school for this, and you've been around the fashion industry pretty much your whole life, correct?
Yes. Well, actually, I grew up in Australia, so all my education was in Australia. I actually went to fashion school in Australia. I learned how to make design and make clothing. And I also managed several retail outlets as well. I worked for one particular company. And through that, with my studies, with everything my education, basically working with, colour against the skin, because that's quite important. When you're making clothes and stuff like that, again, it's working with different shapes and different bodies, looking what you want to enhance, what you want to hide, and women understand this. We want to bring out our best features. So to me, it doesn't matter what size a woman is. We're all very, very beautiful. And if you wear your clothes right with the right clothing, you're bringing out your own essence. And I also have brothers, so I used to make, menswear clothing. So
did I do a good job today? Because I was worried about the white T-shirt underneath the stripes, and I almost wore a different color. But
well, actually, I wouldn't do the white underneath your striped shirt.
All right, there you go. I wasn't going to wear it, but I was told it still looked all right. So there you go. Well, let's cue up our video, and let's do the first intro one video that we have, and I believe this is going to be you talking a little bit more about your business. 3, 2. That's me doing the Jimmy countdown.
My name is Fay Coppersmith, and basically I'm starting out a new business called Closet Revamp. And what I do is I come into your closet and I help you mix and match ideas, so we maximize what you already have. So basically I make you look hot in what you've got inside your closet. A little bit of background about me. I grew up in Australia and I actually went to fashion school. So I can design, pattern make and make clothes. Why I love to do this, I manage several retail stores, so I got to work with women of all shapes and sizes, and I'm very passionate about what I do. It's important to me for women to look their best. Doesn't matter what shape we are, what size we are. If we look good and what we got and we feel good, I just feel that, you know, our clothing brings our essence out. And a lot of it has got to do with colour-wise and fit-wise. So today we're in Shauna's house, and I'm just going to touch up on a few things of what we do. She's going to try on a couple of pieces. I'm going to tell her basically what looks good, what doesn't look good, and then I'm going to basically do a couple of mix and match with what she's already has. But the point of what I normally do is, today we're only going to show a brief of what I do. When I come into your closet, we'll have a look. If it needs to be organised and rearranged, I will do that. But most importantly, I get you to try everything on inside your closet, what fits, what doesn't fit, what looks good, what doesn't look good. So basically, you get a private session of what not to wear in the privacy of your own closet with the pieces that you have. And sometimes we'll put stuff together that maybe you may not think of. But I will show you why an item will work, why an item won't work, why something has to stay, and why something has to go.
3, ready?
All right, so great intro. We kind of covered everything that we already said, but I thought it was a cool clip, and since we videoed it, I might as well show it again, right? So, you know, without getting into, I've got so much on my mind because it always goes 100 miles an hour more or faster than what I can keep up with. I'm going to go right into the clip, too, with us inside the closet, because I really want to talk about some of the outfits and really want to get into it. So let's go right into the next clip.
Okay, here we are in Shauna's closet. Today this is going to be sort of like phase 2. Phase 1 was I come in, have a look at the closet, if there's any clutter, and if we need to move things around, put the clothes where they're supposed to be, just kind of get clothes half organised. The next step is Shauna's going to come in and she's going to put on an outfit like she's ready to go to work. Then when she comes out, I'm going to come in and just kind of have a look at her outfit and see how we can enhance it. If it works for her, that's great. If it doesn't work for her, I'll be looking for key pieces, whether it's flattering to the figure, colour-wise, whether it's going to suit her skin tone. Basically, my points is I've got to make sure that the outfit that she has on is going to look great on her figure type, for her height, her build, and skin tone and hair colour. It makes a big difference in how people put things together. And if we need to accessorize, we will touch up on all of that. Now, with that being said, we're going to introduce Shauna, and she's going to come in.
Okay, so here we are in the closet, and I'm going to go right into the. We're getting there. So Shauna was a trooper. When I got there, phase 1 was already complete. But in the next clip, we can actually talk over the clip because there's no audio really to it. It's just me filming the closet. So. If you want to play that real quick, Jimmy, we can get the closet step 1. You actually saw the closet before this. This is actually already you semi-organizing it, and that is putting clothes back on the rack, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what it was like when you first went in.
It got to the point where Shauna, where you can see her clothes, that's all her clothes. She actually used that section as storage. And then on the other end of the closet was hers and her husband's clothes just stuck up there. And she just said to me, it's overwhelming. I don't know what to do. I keep wanting to organize it, but I don't know which way to turn. So when we walked in, you really could not see anything. All that wall was covered with boxes and storage goods. So I went in there and I said, you know, you've got a lot of shelving, and there was another section of her closet where we used and utilized as a little storage area. And so I cleared all of that up, moved her clothes around, and turned
And she still had a ton of room left. I mean,
she did.
I guess I'm a clothes horse because I probably had more male clothes than it seemed that she had female clothes.
Well, she went through her closet not long ago, and we got rid of some stuff out in the spring.
She didn't have any shoes. I mean, she had some, but I'll tell you what. I made the comment that she didn't have as much organization right there yet. And phase 2 is after you cleaned out her closet was being used for a lot of storage, and you got all the storage out, or you put it in its right spot, and then she still had shelves to go up. She still had room on the rack, and then the whole bottom rack wasn't even being used. But I made the comment that if you came into my closet, I am very anal retentive, and I have like all my long sleeve shirts color coded in one section. I've got my suits color coded, and my short sleeve shirts, and my dress pants. So I'm like, I mean, and it's color coded. It goes blacks to white, and it looks like a rainbow. So, and you were mentioning that's what you do next. Is once you got all the clothes over there, now we're going to put long sleeves and short sleeves and jackets, and you're going to do more organization on the clothes.
Basically, we got the clothes where we want them to be. And then the next part of that is we try everything on, and that's where we figure out, you know, the clothes that don't look good on her and aren't flattering enough to her, we get rid of those clothes. And then when I'm putting things back on the rack, that's where I'll do it. Like we go through tanks in color coordination to your sleeveless, to the short sleeve, to the long sleeve. So I actually do put your closet back together in that organizing. And every section, all your camis will be color coordinated, all your tanks will be color coordinated, all your T-shirts. Everything gets color coordinated.
It's so much easier getting dressed in the morning than having it so scattered, because when I go,
Absolutely.
I want to wear blue today, I have all my blues there, and I can just
Exactly.
pick one out, or
Exactly.
orange, or whatever
But
it is.
while we're putting things together, that's where I show her, like, if she has any questions about anything, I'll say, you know, see this particular blouse while we're trying on all the clothes. If she wears a pair of jeans, I'll grab so many different things that, you know, so many different blouses that she can put with it. Or whether it's a skirt, and if it's a jacket, any of her concerns, it's like, you know what, you can wear this depending on the fabric for the winter time, and this is how you can make it comfortable for yourself. So we do that as well.
So we ended up shooting 2 outfit changes, and we're actually probably just going to go into the second of the 2 outfits. The first outfit, we had a hard time. It was a dress that had like these poofy things on it, and she kept trying to wear a sweater, and we just couldn't find anything that, well, like I had any input, but you couldn't find anything that actually, you know, looked flattering for her. So even though we've got the video on that, the second outfit I thought was a little bit better. You know, we don't want to go overtime on our segment here, so let's go ahead and show what she came out with. And we said, and basically Shauna's instructions were, go get dressed like you're going to work. And wear something like you're getting ready to leave, and then we're going to, or actually I'm not going to, I don't know why I say we, I was just there filming it like I had any input. But
He was helping me.
Yeah, I said, hey, do you have any gold necklaces? Might look good with that. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Faye told her what not to wear, basically. So let's roll the outfit 2.
This is something that I would wear to one of my offices. A lot of times I'll go and I never know whether the office is going to be warm or cold. So it seems like I always have something short sleeved on underneath, and then a longer a jacket on over the top. And so when I'm running in and out of the car and it's hot, I can take off my jacket. But when I walk in the door, I can look really professional.
So that was the outfit she came out in. And it's funny that a lot of her outfit, or her 2 choices, seem to be summery outfits, and the weather had just turned here in Dallas, so it was cold outside, which was kind of funny. So what was your first critique on that? I mean, I know we get to it on the video, but what was your first impression when she came out with that?
Well, my first impression is that is, you know, it was a nice outfit and looked comfortable. But to me, if you're going to visit an office, it kind of looked a little too casual, especially if you're going to go into office buildings, and depending on the professional, what kind of office building you're going to go into. You know, I thought the shirt might look a little too casual. And with the business that Shauna does, I want people to take you seriously.